Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone that knows GNR is better than Diamond City Radio, welcome to the Wednesday Night Jokenet here on the 146895 repeater. I am KE8PVL, your net control for the evening. My name is Nemo, November Echo Mike Oscar, and I am not located in the wasteland, but rather in the beautiful oasis of Denmark Township. Before I go any further, is there anyone that needs this repeater for emergency or priority traffic? All right, very good. If anybody does need this repeater for emergency or priority traffic, please check in at any time with break and your call sign, and we will concede the repeater for the duration of your emergency. Again, this is the Wednesday Night Jokenet here on 146895 repeater. I am Nemo, your net control for the evening. This is a directed net, and all traffic should go through net control. Everyone with a valid amateur radio license is encouraged to participate. This net meets every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on this repeater. The purpose of this net is to have fun, making each other laugh, coming up with crazy punchlines for this week's joke. Generally speaking, this is a 3-round net, but if the weather keeps the way it is, we'll only go through the comment rounds, and then we'll go ahead and call it. Before I go down the list of regular check-ins, I'm going to say that this repeater is owned and operated by Tom NHCT. It's available for public use. You can get to this repeater via Echolink, and the node for that is W8IJC-L. This has a standard offset and a PL tone of 110.9 for anybody who's trying to get in there. Please treat the repeater like it's got a 2-minute timeout and allow for clean breaks between transmissions. Other than that, we are good to go. Let's go down the list of regular check-ins and we'll see who else here tonight. Topping off the list is Sonny, KD8 LHR. Are you with us this evening?
LHR, we are here and accounted for.
All right, Sonny, good to have you with us. Thank you for being here tonight, my friend. Next on the list is Jeff, KC8 LAR. Are you with us tonight?
KC8 LAR, accounted for. I don't know if I'm present, though.
All right, very good. Next on the list, we've got Wayne, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet.
Good evening, everybody.
All right, Wayne, thank you for being here. Always a pleasure to have you with us tonight. Jim, K8 LFR, are you with us tonight? All right, nothing heard there. Let's try Dan, N8DRL. All right, Dan, I got you copied in there. And we did hear you're barely making it in there. I'm sure you're on an HT. And I did hear the very last thing you said was out of power. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the floor show, as they say. Don't worry about checking in. Thank you for making the attempt at getting in here tonight. If you want, you can try and holler out again, find that magic spot, and we'll try and pull you out the weeds. Next on the list, I've got Chris, KE8YQL. All right, nothing heard there. Let's try Ron, KC8, RJO. All right, next on the list is Doug, AK8DF. All right, let's give Alpha 8 Delta Lima a try. Drew, are you with us tonight?
Yeah, present.
Very good. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Dark and stormy night, although it's kind of weird. It's like a sunset, but not at the same time. We are under a tornado watch, as far as I know, for everybody who's out there listening. Next on the list is Jerry N3 EVT.
Good evening, Nemo. The sky is kind of an odd pink color. Back to net control and 3VT.
Yeah, roger that. Looking out my my east window, it's like dark and cloudy and gray and dark. And if I look out my west window, it looks like a weird kind of sundown thing going on there. All right, thanks for being here tonight, Jerry. We'll get into that. Next on the list, KE8ZVO. Ruth Ann, are you with us? All right, let's give a long pause because you might have to check in via Echolink. But let's try Dave, K8TIE. All right, nothing heard there. I tried to get into Echolink earlier and I was having some issues. Maybe they're having some problems on their end. Let's try Ken, KE8YBN. All right, next on the list is Joe, KE8DNF. Are you with us tonight?
Nemo, Joe told me to check him in via proxy. He's in the middle of something right now.
All right, I'll mark him down. K8DNF. If you're listening, I've got you in there. We'll take that as a check-in. We'll take remote check-ins. That's not a problem there. All right, next on the list is Frank, KE8ZHH. All right, nothing heard. We'll try Andrew, W8IJC. Well, all right, we got a small group tonight. That's okay. Is there any stations I missed or anybody that wants to check in? Please call KE8PVL. K8YQL. Chris, good to have you with us tonight. Got you in there. Anybody else? Dan, you're about the same, but I'll keep you on the list here, and hopefully you're not too bad. You that was copyable, but you were down in there. All right. Anybody else?
KC8 GSO.
KC8 GSL. Raymond, good to have you with us tonight, my friend. Been a while, and hopefully you're getting back on a regular schedule. Anybody else want to check into the Wednesday Night Jokenet? All right, well, that's the list as I've got it. Thanks for everybody for being here tonight. We'll go ahead and we'll run down this quick. We'll put our thinking caps on our funny bones, and we'll get into this week's joke. All right, and this is all part of the mystery TV show thing today. What rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues? That this week's joke is, what rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues? And we'll start with Chris, KE8YQL. Good to have you with us tonight. And what rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues? KE8YQL, are you still with us?
K8YQL, hopefully you can copy me, Nemo. And I'm sorry I missed that. I just got home, but I am mobile. So, can you come back, and am I able to guess at what the secret movie was for the night?
Anytime. You can do that during check-ins, comments. I'll take the guess at any point. And, yeah, you're coming in just fine. Tonight's joke is, what rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
I'm going to go with the news. And I'm hoping that the secret movie for the night is referring to the, maybe Fallout. So anyway, Diamond Radio is a great listen, and so is the Wednesday Night Jokenet. Back to you.
All right, we'll take news as an answer, and we'll take that as your show guest there. Very good. Next on the list is Raymond, KC8GSL. What rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
I am going to say booze. The booze gives you the blues.
All right, the booze. Very good. I like that one. That one's a good one. Next on the list, we'll go up to the top here. Sonny, KD8LHR, great to have you tonight, man. And what rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
Squirrels. I have no clue.
All right, squirrels. Sometimes squirrels give me the blues. That's why I shoot at them. Very good. Next on the list is Jeff, KC8LAR. What rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
Well, I've never had a squirrel give me the blues, and they're pretty tasty, especially if you put red pepper in with the dredge. Rhymes with shoes and gives me the blues. I think Ray's onto something. It's when I gotta pay my dues.
All right, very good. Pays his dues. That gives me the blues. All right. Next on the list is Wayne, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. What rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
I'm going to say Hues, Hues.
I like that one. Changes color. Very good. All right, Dan, if we'll pull you out of the weeds, my friend, don't worry about that. What rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
I'm going to say Clues from the kids' TV show Blues Clues.
All right. Shoes from the TV show Blues Clues. That's actually, you know what? I was an adult when that show came out, and I still watched it. It was kind of fun. All right. Next on the list. Well, that puts us down at the bottom of the list. Sorry about that. Had a little thing going on there. Before I go into the actual answer, is there anybody else who wants to check into the Wednesday night? Oh, Jerry, N3, EVT. I am sorry I almost skipped right over you. Please accept my apologies for that. Jerry, what rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
Well, I mentally went through the alphabet, and there are a lot of good answers there. I originally was going to say booze, but I really like Hues.
All right, 2 for the Hues. All right, one more call out to anybody who wants to check in. Please call KE8PVL. AA8DL. All right, sorry about that. Man, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight, but there you go. We are trained amateurs. Sorry about that. And I will put you down for news. Very good. All right, next, one more timeout. Anybody that wants to check in, please call. All right, K8TIE got you in there via Echolink. We'll keep that in mind that you're there. and hopefully we'll give you a little more time to respond there. Very good, and thank you for your answer this evening. Great to have you with us. All right, one last call out before I get into the final, before I get into the joke answer. All right, nothing heard, and tonight's joke is, what rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues? And the answer is cashews. Don't ask me how that makes sense. It doesn't, but for those who get it, it's a funny joke. All right, that is what we've got here. I'm going to quick go through some brief announcements, and then we'll get into why everybody's really here. All right, don't forget, the Ashtubula County Hamfest is July 20th, 2024. Pioneer Picnic at 1809 Middle Road over in Pierpont, Ohio. Lots of great things going to happen over there. Amigos Radio Club is doing an NVIS Day gathering over here at my place, 3577 Bulah Road, between 10 and 4. It's a potluck. If it goes into the evening, we'll have a bonfire. We'll play radio. There's lots of cool stuff going on. All right. Don't forget about the Aries District 10 net over on the 146715 repeater, negative offset, and a PL tone 141.3, Echolink, N8CT-L. And we'll get into why everybody's really here tonight. Let's go right in order that we had them. Well, maybe not, because I forgot to scribble down, and then I put in the main log. All right, so we'll just go down the list how I have it rearranged here now. But I know we started with Chris, KE8YQL. Great to have you with us tonight, sir. And what do you got for us this evening?
Good evening, Nemo, and everybody on the net. I'm mobile here, and I'm sitting in my front yard in the truck. I hope you guys can hear me, but I'm using a new antenna that I found in the corner of a friend's garage, and he had no idea what it was, and it was his wife's grandfather's or something. So anyway, I measured it. It is a 32-inch whip, and I'm pretty sure it's for 2 meters. So, anyways, we're playing with that, and I don't have a whole lot for the net. I hope that everybody's safe. I know there was some tornado watch, and down south they got warnings, and watch for falling things, and standing water and all that. But, yeah, that's all I got. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Queen Lima, back to net.
All right, Chris, yes, good comments. And I know we got into the tornado watch thing here earlier this evening, and we're supposed to be on it until midnight. So everybody keep that in mind as you're taking care of your stuff this evening. And you're coming in fine with that antenna, and it sounds great. A little bit of static in there, but, you know, you're all the way over there in Geneva, so that's a good trip. All right, next on the list, Raymond, welcome back. KC8 GSL, good to have you with us tonight, sir, and what do you got for us this evening?
Hey, Nemo and everybody on the net, been doing pretty good. Got a lot of things going on, been busy, but things have been pretty calm. So I should be able to check on in the net from now on, pulling a career change. So hopefully I won't have to work too late when I start, and I'll be able to check on in every Wednesday and be off on the weekends. But not much going on other than that. A lot of changes going on. It was a beautiful day today, and I don't have much more to report. So anyways, it's nice hearing you guys on there. This is Kilo Charlie 8, Golf Sugar Lima. Back to the net.
All right, Raymond. Well, hopefully that career change goes good for you, and it's what you want. So congratulations on that. And yeah, you've sure been missed, both out in the field and on the net. Appreciate you coming back on a regular basis. All right, next on the list, we've got Jerry, N3 EVT. Always a pleasure to have you with us. And what do you got for us this evening?
Well, I assume that one of the reasons that the check-ins might be a little light, that if you were prudent, you may have disconnected your external antenna to account for the lightning that I'm detecting here. So we have Tom to thank for having a robust that 32 inches equates to our 2-meter frequency, so I would check that. I would think that might be closer to low VHF, maybe even 11 meters. I'll have to do the math real quickly. Back to net control, N3VT.
All right, Roger. Yeah, I think I remember seeing a measurement of right around 32 inches at one point too when I was working on a center fed wire trying to make it work, and I think that's what I came up with. But anyway, I never did get that one to work. Next on the list, we've got Drew. Sorry about skipping over you there, man. What do you got for us tonight? Alpha 8 Delta Lima. Go ahead.
It's my turn. I didn't hear you for a second there. I'm doing something new tonight. I'm talking on the HT through a crossband, repeating through my regular mobile. So that seems to be working out. At least I can hear you guys, and I think you can hear me. So that's basically my news. Been working on getting some of these HT programmed and such the last couple of days. And that's basically it. So back to net, AA8DL.
All right. Yeah, there is usually a little bit of a delay in there. Crossband repeat is awesome. I used to use it when I was vending because I could park my truck in my spot, and if I wanted to go walk around the flea market or the fair or wherever I was at, I could still get into the repeaters with no problem because, it was 40 watts compared to 5 pretty much anywhere I was at. So it was good. I really liked having that as part of an option with my mobile there. So good for you for figuring that out. That's always a great thing. Next on the list, we've got Dave, K8TIE. I know you're joining us via Echolink, so we'll be some patience with you. Thanks for being here tonight. And what do you got for us this evening?
All right. My answer came from some actual tests that I ran when I was out in the professional life. Using some gallium arsenide nitride blue LEDs. They're specified wavelength, and they're the equivalent energy of those photons. So I thought it was fun to throw that in as a question, as an answer there. And I wonder how many people have actually run into trying to take and figure out the minimum voltage to run various LEDs that emit various wavelengths. It's kind of an interesting feature of physics. And my slogan is, physics is fun. P-H-U-N. K-T-I-E, back to net control.
All right, very good. Thank you for those comments tonight. And yeah, that answer was great, and it was just a little above me, but I'm sure we'll figure that out. Glad to have you with us tonight, and I'm glad you're figuring the Echolink thing out. That's really a good thing to do. All right, next on the list, we've got Sonny, KD8 LHR. Great to have you with us, my friend. What do you got with us tonight?
Not too awful much. Still working on stuff. Sponsors for the Hamfest there for the Flyers. They will be ready to go the 20th. That's this coming Saturday. So we will have flyers to hand out to whoever wants to grab a few for the next meeting on the 4th, I believe it is. I believe it'll be on the 4th. Next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend. I believe it's going to be the 4th. Anyways, we will have flyers. Have not heard back from Gigaparts or HRO as of yet. They still have until the 20th there, Friday at least, at the latest. But there are, emails going out and back and forth between the other two companies there, Gigaparts and HRO, so that we can get stuff straightened around. We just are waiting on their bosses to say yay or nay before they can tell us yay or nay. So that's what we're waiting on for them. They do know the deadline of the for the flyers is the 20th. So hopefully we'll hear back from them soon. Let me break for time. All right, Kilo Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio, back at it again. If anybody has any ideas or wants to ask somebody to sponsor, something with ham radio or whatever, let myself or Joe know, KE8DNF, or myself, and if you have the sponsor available, they will get announced in the flyer and everything like that. Just like I said, we got to know by the 20th. We do have DX Engineering locked down. They are supporting and donating to the cause this year again. Thank you. And we got a couple others that are donating and supporting to the cause there. That's about all I got there, Nemo. So I'm going to turn it back over to you and say 7 threes. K8 PBL from KD8LHR. Back to you.
All right, very good. And there is a Facebook page out there for the Ashtabula County Hamfest. Ashtabula County Hamfest. Just search Facebook for it; it'll come up for sure. And I push a bunch of stuff out there on a pretty regular basis with that also. All right, next on the list is KC8 LAR. Jeff, good to have you with us tonight, sir. And what do you got for us this evening?
Working on a couple of antenna projects for Saturday for the Aries meeting. Had asked me to whip up a couple and come up with a quick little thingamajig. And I was looking for a few coat hangers in the closet, and it seems the wife has gone the way of Mommy Dearest, and there are no metal hangers in my closet. They're all plastic. So I'm going to have to raid the locker at work and see if I got any on the uniform truck there. Maybe he can donate a couple to me. But other than that, don't have a whole lot going on. I'm getting over a cold. I know it's been going around, so anybody else has been suffering. It doesn't last terribly long, but it will linger a little bit. So with that, I guess we'll wish everybody well, and we'll pass it back to net control. This is Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Alpha Romeo.
All right, Jeff, very good. I think I have a bunch if you need some wire hangers laying around here. I can drop some off to you sometime if you absolutely need it. Just send me a message, let me know. All right, next on the list is Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. Wayne, good to have you here tonight. What do you got for us this evening?
Not too much tonight. Just sitting back, relaxing. I got a new weather station the other day, just looking at it. Records lightning strikes. So I've been busy watching that this evening. Other than that, just relaxing. Hopefully nobody got any property damage or got hurt in those storms. Thanks for running the net as always, Nemo. Sitting back in net control, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet.
All right, Wayne, thank you for being here. I always appreciate it. Next on the list is Dan. Let's see if we can get you out of the weeds. We got you out with Blues Clues. Are you there? And what do you got for us this evening? N8DRL, go ahead.
You might hear me a lot better now. I'm on my base station now. The power came back on. Yeah, Jeff, if you need it, I've got a bunch of copper and steel coat hangers if you need them. We got a whole bunch of them. So if you need them, give me a shout or whatever. You got a whole bunch of them. So I don't know how many you need or not. Anyhow, I'm going to turn back to net control in 8-0.
All right, very good. There you go, man. Just pop one of us a line. You know you got it. And we'll take care of you. This is KE8PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. And like I said, although the weather seems like it's bouncing around outside a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and call it for the evening as far as that goes. But before we check out, is there anybody else that wants to check in and at least add to the numbers? Please call. All right, very good. Nothing heard. And Raymond, KCA, GSL, thank you for being here tonight. Good to have you with us. Pleasure having you back as a regular. And Dad, K8TIE, good to have you with us tonight too. And glad to see you're getting to regularly check in. Let me just put a bow on it and say that, thank you guys, all of you, for being here tonight. Without you, this couldn't happen. And I'd also like to thank Tom, NHCT, for this great repeater, and we really all appreciate it being here. Also like to thank those currently serving and retired from service to our country. Your sacrifices will not be forgotten by me. This is KE8PVL. I'm going to return the radio back over to normal amateur radio use, whatever that might be, this repeater there, and be good to each other, everybody. KE8PVL clear. Oh, and one last thing, Chris, you were right. Fallout. W8DEC. I wasn't thinking you were going to be in tonight because you got a thing on your foot there. How you doing tonight, Matt?
Yeah, I got a boot on my foot and a cast on my arm. Well, I'm sorry I got in late. I just happened to turn the radio on and I heard you in there and trying to sneak in to get my name on the payroll there.
Roger. Well, I'll put you down for an in and out. Did you want to take a stab at tonight's joke before I get out of here?
Go ahead and shoot.
What rhymes with shoes but gives you the blues? What rhymes with shoes and gives you the blues?
I'm going to say tissues.
Tissues, got it. That one actually wasn't one that was guessed. The actual answer is cashews, and if you understand why, you get it. All right, very good. Hey, man, I hope you're doing all right. I did see the pictures over there on the net there, or through the messenger, or whatever, whichever one it was that I saw the pictures, and hope you're doing all right. Hope it wasn't something bad in the line of work there, and it was just maybe you tripped over your own shoelace or something.
We were stretching 1 3/4 hose line across the parking lot to the door. I put my mask on, and I was on the air bottle, and then part of the scenario was to, you don't have enough hose, you have to go get more hose, so I went to go stand up to get more hose for the training, and I lost my balance and fell on my wrist and my ankle, so it felt kind of funny. It didn't look right, and I couldn't really open my hand, so I was like, all right, we better go get checked out. But 2 breaks in my left wrist and 1 break in my ankle, so I'm going to be out for quite a while.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, more time to play radio at least, right? But you do serve a vital role in the community there, and not having you out there, that hurts, I'm sure. But hey, listen, I got to run and take care of some stuff before my wife goes off to work. You know how it is when you guys work different shifts. But thanks for checking in. I'll let everybody else roundtable with you, and I'll get out of here. KE8PVL.
All right, Nemo, have a good night. Thanks for getting me in there at the last second. W8DEC.